have one good song,
Yeah.
and then we be like, oh yeah, bro got it, or sis got it, and then they get that song, it does good, and then the next stuff that come out is like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, or we hear another few more songs, and then we like, oh, so dang, like the only one you got is this one right here. Like, so somebody needs to be honest with you about your content and tell you, like, look, bro, with what's going on, because I mean, you got to be relevant.
Yeah.
You can't, you can be you and be authentic, but you got to make sure you can tie into the times, because
The market.
if
the way
you
the
don't,
market is.
you can be good, but it won't be received right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then that would cause you to be discouraged, because you like, well, damn, I know this is good, but
right time, wrong place.
Yeah. So, and then on the other side is making sure not only do you have somebody to keep you accountable, but realize you can't do this by yourself. I think so much in today's society, we're with the word
Say that again.
independent. The word independent is like, for lack of better words, the anthem to so many people's lives. Not just women. We can throw that out and say women, but men too. Everybody wants to get it on their own. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you gotta understand, somebody in all of this and you doing it is gonna be some sacrifice.
And like,
so if you pushing the lab and you in the booth 24/7 and you got kids, your kids are suffering from you being in the booth. You know, relationships are suffering because of our hobbies and our dreams, but you got to have a healthy balance. So you got to make sure you got a good support system around you that can help you push what you're trying to do, but also keep it real with you and keep things in perspective so you don't lose yourself. Because I think that's what happens to a lot of people when they get into music. They lose themselves.
Well, not only that,
It's easy to.
a lot of people not
You heard?
understanding industry. Like, industry is like a warehouse. So you don't get to go be Hollywood on all your plays because you in the industry. So the average person is expecting you to come to work.
Right. The structure's already there.
You don't sit around with somebody rich and just follow them through Hollywood because you're an engineer or something, or a songwriter. That don't mean you're gonna be around a rich movement. You know what I mean?
Just
You might
'cause
have
you
to
out
be
in
doing
Hollywood.
40 songs somewhere in the damn basement. Shit,
in somebody's studio somewhere. Yep.
straight up. So that don't mean you have approval authority with executives and stuff.
Yeah, man. I don't know. So we talked a little bit about, you know, being an independent artist. So let's take me into, because I know I can ask y'all on this in the band setting, I can ask y'all in the group setting, but I want to go individual because I know both of y'all to be individual artists. So, because I know everybody's got their own flavor, their own style, their own steez or whatever. So,
For sure.
take us in the process of a song written by you. Each, you know, independently. What is the process and how you come up with a song? How do you develop a track?
Man, lyrics or beat? Just the lyrics probably. More so.
You can answer both because I know you. I mean, hey, be perfectly honest, he's a man that wears many hats in the music business.
Lyrics.
So
I'll just do lyrics.
Straight up.
I'll just do lyrics because I don't know. Like, we just have the beat and something that sticks out to you, and then you just kind of, like, if I'm writing it, not like I'm at the studio, like writing it on the spot, and then we gotta record something like nice within that time we at the studio. But if I'm like at home or something and I'm writing, it'd be more so I have a beat and I just listen to it, and most of the time, like, idea hit me for like a hook, which I'm usually looking for like a hook, and I'll just write and start with that and go from there, you know. But other than that, can't really explain it. It's just some ideas come. You sit on beats for a long time. Some beats, you know, you get right away. and you can just instantly write it to them. But it's not. I don't think it's a real set process for me outside of wanting to have like a nice hook first, because I think the hook, like nowadays, to me, has become more important, or I appreciate it more in any song. So I just try to like emphasize that first, I guess, because I'm a thought for thought rapper, so I don't really like tell like stories more so than have like statements.
Got you.
I guess, if that makes sense.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Like I say, I'm more like I say, I'm more on the storytelling side of, you know what I'm saying, things that kind of runs with some of my real life scenarios and scenes, so I can paint a picture around that part of my experience, you know, with my crafting. And like I said, I started off writing, but over the years, I just basically the last 5 years, I do a lot of freestyling when I record now, you know what I mean? So, and then it goes down to the environment. You know, some artists can record themselves, you know. I'm just one of those artists I can't, you know, not at the